Welcome back to Phronesis. I'm Damilola and I'm here with Good Luck. Good Luck, I want to talk about the war. You know that moment on a Wednesday afternoon where you have 10 things to do, but you just stare at the wall?
Oh, I know it well. That's decision debt, Dami. You've spent all your mental coins by lunch, and now you're bankrupt.
Exactly. Most of our listeners feel like they're failing because they aren't consistent enough. They think they need more hustle. But you say that's a lie.
A total lie. Consistency isn't a personality trait, it's a design choice. Today, we're meeting the architect of sanity. We're going to show you how to stop trying and start flowing.
I love a good story to set the mood. You've got one for us today that isn't about rugs or looms.
I hear you. Let's talk about something we all know, the kitchen. Once upon a time, there was a man named Tunde. Tunde loved good food, but he was always exhausted. Every single evening at 7 p.m., Tunde would stand in front of his fridge, open the door, and just stare.
Ooh, the fridge stare. We've all been there.
Exactly. He'd see a random onion, a bit of chicken, and some rice. But because he didn't have a plan, he had to decide what to make. He'd think about pasta, then stir-fry, then maybe ordering takeout. By the time he decided, he was too tired to cook. He'd end up eating bread and tea, feeling like a failure.
That's exactly how it feels to sit down at a laptop without a plan.
Precisely. Then Tunde tried something. He didn't become a better cook. He just became an architect. On Sunday, he chopped all his vegetables. He put the onions in one bowl, the peppers in another, and he wrote down 3 simple meals on a sticky note. The next Monday at 7 p.m., he didn't have to decide. He just saw the ingredients and the instruction. He wasn't working harder, Dami. He just removed the friction of choice. By the end of the week, he was eating like a king. He had become the architect of his own sanity.
So, Good Luck, how does this translate to AI and our work?
Think of your business tasks, like content or emails, as those unchopped vegetables. Most people sit down at 9 a.m. and try to chop and cook at the same time. That's why you're exhausted.
So AI is like our sous chef.
Exactly. AI is the architect that preps the ingredients. When you use AI to build a system, you aren't asking it to be the chef. You're asking it to organize the pantry so that when you show up, the friction is gone. You stop hustling, which is painful, and you start flowing, which is sustainable.
Okay, I'm ready to stop the fridge stare at my desk. How do we build this system today?
Let's do the prep and plate method for your weekly tasks. Listeners, follow along. Step 1, the prep, the Sunday chop. Don't wait for Monday. Open your AI app and say, I need to accomplish this week. Break this into 5 micro steps and tell me exactly what info I need for each. Now your vegetables are chopped. Step 2, the menu, the instruction. Ask AI, based on these steps, give me a 15-minute action plan for each morning. Step 3, the plate, your soul. Now when you sit down, you're not staring at a blank screen. You have the ingredients and the recipe. You just add your human touch, your voice, your expertise.
Snap. Just like that, you're cooking.
Precisely. You aren't creating from zero. You're just following the prep.
As we wrap up episode 08, remember Tunde. He wasn't lazy. He just needed to prep the ingredients before the hunger hit.
Your wisdom, your phronesis for the week is this. Observation is the first step, but organization is the final one. Stop blaming your character for your lack of systems.
And what's the homework for the week?
Pick one task that makes you do the fridge stare every week. Use AI to chop the vegetables for that task this week. I'm Good Luck.
And I'm Damilola. This is the Phronesis AI podcast. Find us on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Subscribe, build your systems, and let your creativity flow.
Stay structured, stay human. See you next week.